Hi everyone, it's Beth from SweetHearts and I'm here with my 8-year-old Abby and I'm going to show you, right, okay, let me just get this right. It's a 2-strand Dutch Chinese ladder braid, okay? So it sounds really complicated, however, if you watch my previous video, I'll put the link in for you of the ordinary 2-strand Chinese ladder braid. It'll make a lot more sense. So, ready Abs? Let's get going. Okay guys, so I have stupidly washed Abby's hair this morning and now it's so soft, it's going to be so hard to do this braid. So I would probably say slightly dirtier hair would be easier. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. Okay, I'm going to take this top section of hair, okay, so you're just going to get a comb, take the top section of hair, smooth it out for yourself. And then this top section of hair is going to go into two. Like that. So this braid's a little bit tricky at first to get the handle of, but it is just repeating all the way down. So once you've got it, and it does look amazing. It's not the fastest braid in the world, but it looks so intricate at the end. I think you're going to love it. So what I'm going to do to start, I'm going to take a small section from the inside of each strand. So essentially what I've done is made a really small middle strand, okay, and that's the strand you're going to start with. So this strand is going to be passed underneath this right section here. So it goes underneath like that. And then what we're going to be doing is tying a knot around here. So the way I'm going to do that is 2 fingers are going to come up like that. This hand's going to turn in. Can you see how my little fingers guiding that strand? Grab it with those 2 fingers and pull it through. Just tighten it up like that. So we've done the first stitch. And now what we're going to do with this strand here, this middle section, is we're going to borrow a little bit from the left hand side, join those 2 together, so now that's 1 strand, and now again we're going to tie a knot around this left hand section. So I'm going to take it underneath first of all, and then 2 fingers I'm going to push away through there, and then I'm going to twist this left hand, grab hold of that section and pull it through. And that is another section done. Okay, so because it's the Dutch braid version, okay, we are going to start adding in hair now. So what we're going to do is, again, this middle section, you're going to borrow a little bit from this right section first, join them together like we did before. So you join them together, but before we tie a knot round here, we're going to add a little bit of hair into this right hand section. So these 2 are combined now guys, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this section here underneath first of all like that, okay? And then I'm going to put 2 fingers in again, twist that right hand around like that, and then just pull that through. And then again, just wiggle that up and tighten up the braid like that. So I know it feels like a lot's going on at the minute, but you do get a bit of a rhythm going, okay? So again, this middle section, you're going to add a little bit from the left hand side, join them together, and then you're going to take a small slice of hair, smooth that out with a comb or your fingers, and join it into this left hand strand, okay? So now they've become 1 strand together. And again with this middle piece, you're going to take it underneath, push 2 fingers up like that, twist this left hand round to grab hold of that piece, and then just wiggle your fingers back through to tie that knot. So again guys, I'm going to wiggle a little bit of hair out of this right hand section, combine it with that middle section, add a strand of hair into this one here. I'm adding that section from the hair into this right hand section, combining them together, taking these middle sections underneath like that, pushing 2 fingers through, grabbing hold of that section, and then just wiggling it through. And then just tighten it up. So guys, you are just going to keep repeating that process all the way down. I will talk a little bit more about sort of 3/4 of the way down, and I will show you how to finish the style off. Okay guys, so I've just sort of continued that braid down a little bit. It is really important when you're taking these side sections that you only take little slices of hair. If you take too big of slices, the braid kind of sits higher than where the hair's coming up and it looks really weird. Just trust me on that, okay? So just nice little slices adding into these side sections. Okie dokie, I am just finishing off there. It's been quite tricky on Abby's soft hair, however, we have managed it. Adding these little sections, don't be tempted to take big sections at the end still, keep those sections small. Bringing that one back underneath. Fingers go through. Try and make sure you keep the braid tight all the way to the bottom. There is a sort of more boho sort of version of this where you could like loosen the braid off and not make it quite as tight. That might be a little bit easier to do, but I decided to go for like the tight version on Abby today. So I've decided, guys, to continue this braid down. So all you'll do is combine those sections together there. This one comes underneath this outside section, bear with, like that. Fingers go through, twist your hand. Obviously there's no hair to add in now. Pull it tight and just continue down a little bit further. Okay, so I am just going to cover up that elastic because you know what I'm like, I don't like elastic showing. So I've just wrapped a little bit of hair, pinch that, put another elastic in, and that will cover that. And I've decided just to put a little bit of a curl in the bottom because it looks a little bit fine and thin. So a little bit of a curl in, just to give it a bit more life. I am loving this braid. It's not the easiest to do. FYI, do not do it on freshly washed hair. I'm not sure how you do it on yourself. I'm sure there's some braiding ninjas out there, guys, that can. I can name a few that I reckon would have a go at it. I reckon Tamara from Ice Braids could have a go. I reckon probably Missy Sue could have a bit of a go. There is some really, really good braiders out there that, you know, but I'm not one of them. Definitely not. But I really wanted to show you this style. Perhaps you could practice on your friends or have your friend do it on you. I hope you love it too. Just finishing up here and then I'm going to give you a little spin. So that's our video finished, guys. Oh, big lorry way there. So that's our video finished. Hopefully you could tell what I was doing. Please let...
Please let me.
Okay guys, that's mine and Abby's video done. She was dead good because that was not the easiest style to do on freshly washed hair, was it, Abby? So hopefully you can tell what I'm doing. Please, what's the matter with you? So that's mine and Abby's video finished, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Hopefully you can tell what I was doing. It wasn't the easiest on clean hair. That was a stupid mistake this morning. Please, what am I pleasing for?
Please subscribe. Please like the
Please
video.
don't forget to subscribe and comment and like.
Fifth time lucky. Let's go.
So that is mine and Abby's video finished. Hopefully you could tell what I was doing. It wasn't the best idea washing Abby's hair this morning, but we got through it, didn't we, Smudge? Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like. That would be amazing. And we will be back soon for another video. Bye.